Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Charlie Rollins Memorial Gymnasium here on the campus of Elizabethtown High School for tonight's semifinal action of the 5th Region Volleyball Tournament. We're going to turn it over to our PA announcer for tonight's lineups.
Number 2, Mia Thompson. Number 3, Cameron Buster. Number 4, Peyton Carson. Number 5, Kinsley Burns. Number 7, Abby Weekley. Number 8, Remy Cook. Number 9, Reagan Simpson. Number 10, Bailey Adams. Number 11, Patty Scott. Number 18, Carly Hart. Number 24, Evelyn St. Clair. Number 25, Olivia Morris. Number 27, Catherine White. Number 28, Kristen Parsons. And number 29, Cheyenne Ashbaugh. The head coach for the Lady Cardinals is Anna Palmer. And now the starting lineup for your Elizabethtown High School Lady Panthers. A 5'3" senior, number 1, Avery Powers. A 6'1" senior, number 2, Josie Smallwood. A 5'4" sophomore, number 3, Alexis Waysbrod. A 5'9" senior, number 4, Alex Jones. A 5' sophomore, number 5, Lexi Davis. A 5'4" sophomore, number 6, Grace Godfrey. A 6'5" sophomore, number 8, Jessica Smallwood. A 5'9" senior, number 10, Ava LaValle. A 5'6" sophomore, number 11, Ella Brown. A 5'4" junior, number 14, Brooke Snyder. A 5'8" sophomore, number 9, Addison James. A 5'6" senior, number 17, Chenna West. A 5'2" junior, number 18, Sadie Slinker. And a 5'10" junior, number 19, Alyssa Philpott. Head coach for the Lady Panthers is Mark Catlin.
So there we have both teams' total rosters. Nelson County coming in tonight is the 19th district champions, 27-6 this season under Coach Anna Palmer. They advance to the semifinals tonight with a 3-1 victory over Marion County on Monday evening. For Elizabethtown, they come in under Coach Bart Catley with a 22-13 record. They were the 17th district runner-up. They defeated Greene County on Monday night 3-0 to move into the semifinals. This is not the first matchup between Elizabethtown and Nelson County. They met on September 26th, ETOWN taking that one 3-1. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, ETOWNapartments.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, ETOWN Exterminating, and West Point Bank. On the court to start off for the Cardinals, it'll be Catherine Cat White, Abby Binkley, Remy Cook, Reagan Simpson, Madison Edlin, and Carly Hart. With the libero is Peyton Parsons. For Elizabethtown, Anna LaFollette, Josie Smallwood, Jessica Smallwood, Alex Jenkins, Grace Godfrey, Alyssa Philpott, and the libero for the Panthers is Avery Powers. Elizabethtown will have the opening set. Alyssa Philpott will be at the line. Some floated at Parsons gets you. That's an ace. And in the quarterfinal action, it's Greene County. ETOWN did not win the first point of a set. 1-0. Cook to White. Back outside. Edlin. She tools the block. Point Cardinals. Checking in for Elizabethtown is Lexi Davis on the back line. It'll be Olivia Morris checking in on the front line for the Cardinals as Cat White heads to the line. 1-1. Davis to Jenkins. Inside, Josie Smallwood. She gets the kill. I didn't catch that one as clean as she wanted to, but it gets the point. Able to follow it back in on the front line for ETOWN as Josie Smallwood heads to the service line. 2 serving 1. Catches the tape. Ethan going to send it over. Jessica Smallwood on the overpass gets the kill. 3 serving 1. Cook to White for Morris. She'll roll that one over. Davis to Jenkins. In the middle for Jessica Smallwood. Diving dig by Cook. White will send that outside. Now Edlin sends it over. Godfrey to Jenkins for Jessica Smallwood. Goes back corner. Able to find a spot back there as Cook goes for it. Not able to get to it. Point ETOWN. 4 serving 1. Cook to White. Outside Edlin. That one blocked at the net by Jenkins. 5 serving 1. And with that, Nelson County will take their first timeout of set number 1. This is a Hardin County Educational Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools Live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. ETOWN Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. ETOWN Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company that has been serving the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. And West Point Bank. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. As we come back to action, it'll be Josie Smallwood at the line for Elizabethtown. 5 serving 1. Parsons to White. Outside, Edlin, that one dug out by Davis to Jenkins. In the middle for Jessica Smallwood. That one dug out by Cook. Cook digs that one out off of Jenkins. White outside, Edlin will hit that back row. Davis gets that one. Now Jenkins across for LaFollette. That one dug on the back row by Cook. Outside, Edlin just to roll it to the middle. LaFollette gets it. Jenkins sets it up for Jessica Smallwood. She'll just tap that one over. White to Parsons. Outside, Edlin off the front line. Point, Cardinals. And it'll be Madison Edlin heading to the line for the Cardinals. 2 serving 5. Godfrey to Jenkins. Middle for Jessica Smallwood. And off of Parsons, popped in the air by Cook. Now Parsons will send it over. Powers right at the net for Jenkins. She'll send it over. White gets that one to Parsons outside. Cook. And we have a net violation on Elizabethtown. Point Nelson County. 3 serving 5. Godfrey to Jenkins. Set in the middle for Jessica Smallwood. Edlin to Cook outside, White to Cook. That one dug by Powers. Jenkins hits it back. It goes off of one of the banners hanging above the court. Point Nelson County. If it does get into the rafters or into the banners, you can play it out of there. Only on your side of the court. You cannot hit it across the net, or it'll be a point to the other squad. 4 serving 5. Godfrey on the overpass. Cook tapped it. Parsons diving, gets it. White sends it over. Powers and a diving dig that time. That'll be a lift by E-Town point Nelson County. After 4 straight points by the Panthers, it's 4 straight points by the Cardinals. We're at 5 serving 5. Godfrey to Jenkins for Jessica Small, blocked in the middle by Morris. 6 serving 5. That one into the net. Point and serve back to Elizabethtown. Addison James checks in on the front line for E-Town as Alex Jenkins heads to the service line. 6 serving 6. Catches the tape. Edlin to White. Outside, Cook. And she goes off the blockers. Point Cardinals. Kristen Parsons now checking in on at the service line. Carly Hart back in on the front line for the Cardinals. 7 serving 6. Davis to Jenkins. Back sets for Jessica Smallwood. She gets the kill there. Alyssa Philpott now to check in for Elizabethtown on the front line. Peyton Parsons back in on the back line. Jessica Smallwood's the line for the Panthers. 7 serving 7. Cook to White. Back for Cook. She'll roll it back line. Jessica Smallwood gets that one to Jenkins. Outside, LaFollette goes cross court. Parsons going to overpass that one. LaFollette again. Now Edlin sends it back right at the net. White pangs it up. Parsons goes off the speaker, so that will not count as it went over the net. Point Elizabethtown. 8 serving 7. This is the tape. Edlin to Parsons. Outside for Cook. Backline dig by Powers to Jenkins. Now LaFollette will go cross court. Parsons to White for Cook. Cook, that one on the back line by Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins. LaFollette now let's take it back center. It's in. 9 serving 7. Service error, point and serve back to the Cardinals. Reagan Simpson checking back in. She'll head to the service line for the Cardinals. 8 serving 9. Ace. 9 serving 9. Miscommunication that time on the back line for Elizabethtown. Jessica Smallwood passed that one over the net. Parsons to White. Back outside for Cook. She winds up. That would be dug off the back line. Jenkins now for LaFollette. And she gets the kill in the middle. Josie Smallwood back in on the front line for E-Town as Avery Powers heads to the service line. 10 serving 9. That'll sail long. Point for Nelson County. That'll be Remy Cook heading to the line. 10 serving 10. Powers to Jenkins. The middle for Philpott. Goes off the blockers and a kill for E-Town. Grace Godfrey now back in for the Panthers. She'll head to the service line. 11 serving 10.
Now serving for ETOWN, number 6, Grace Godfrey.
Cook to Parsons. She'll bumps it outside for Edlin. She goes across court. It's in. Back in on the front line is Abby Binkley for Nelson County. Peyton Parsons now to serve. 11 serving 11. Ace. 12 serving 11. We are in set number 1. It's the first one to 25, leading by 2. The best 3 out of 5 sets. If we get to a 5th set, it'll be the best, or it'll be the first one to 15, leading by 2. 12 serving 11. Powers to Jenkins. Outside, Josie Smallwood, a little off speed to the middle, gets the kill. And now it'll be Alyssa Philpott to serve. 12 serving 12.
Now serving for the Lady Panthers, number 19, Alyssa Philpott.
That'll be an ace. 13 serving 12. Cook to White. Outside, Edlin. It goes straight down through the blockers. Point Cardinals. Lexi Davis back in for ETOWN. Olivia Morris back in for the Cardinals. It'll be Kat White to the line. 13 serving 13. Godfrey to Davis. Backline Powers will send that one over. Parsons to White outside. Edlin, she'll push it backside. Davis gets there. Jenkins outside. Josie Smallwood backline. Parsons gets another dig. White back sets for Cook. That one blocked at the net. Morris pops it up. Parsons back sets. Now it'll be Edlin. Just roll it to the front line. Josie Smallwood to Jenkins for Jessica Smallwood, and that'll be a kill. Point ETOWN. Ava LaFollette back in on the front line for Elizabethtown. Josie Smallwood to the service line. 14 serving 13. Parsons to White. Bump sets outside. Edlin going to send that one over. Officially going to say it came outside of the antennas. It has to pass between the red and white antennas on the net. Point Elizabethtown. 15 serving 13. Cook to White. Back outside Edlin. She rolls that one. Josie Smallwood's dig off the line. White back sets for Cook. She'll just tap that one over. Godfrey going to send that one back over. White to Parsons for Cook one more time down the middle. Josie Smallwood gets that. Jenkins sets it up for Jessica Smallwood. She just tips it, finds an open space in the front left corner. 16 serving 13. Edlin to White. Now Morris taps that one over, and she'll get the kill. Point Cardinals. Avery Powers back in for Elizabethtown. And it'll be Madison Edlin heading to the line for Nelson County. 14 serving 16. Davis to LaFollette. Now to be Jessica Smallwood, who's bump it over. Parsons, that one right at the net, comes over and falls. Some miscommunication that time by the Panthers. 15 serving 16. Godfrey to Jenkins for Jessica Smallwood. That one off Parsons, and that'll be another kill for Jessica Smallwood. Addison James back in on the front line for the Panthers. Alex Jenkins to the service line. 17 serving 15. That one into the net. Point Nelson. Kristen Parsons will check in and head to the service line. Carly Hart back in on the front line. 16 serving 17. That one into the net. Peyton Parsons back in on the back line. Alyssa Philpott checks in on the front line for Elizabethtown. Jessica Smallwood at the line, 18 serving 16. Ace by Jessica Smallwood, 19 serving 16. Edlin to White, outside Cook, winds up and she'll get the kill. That ball went down the tunnel. Reagan Simpson back in for the Cardinals as she heads to the service line. 19 serving 17. Sorry, 17 serving 19. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins, sets it up. James hits it over and it's knocked back by Cook. 18 serving 19. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins. For Philpott, she's not able to get that. And with that, Coach Catlin going to take his first time out here in set number 1 as we're tied at 19 apiece. Tune in weekly for all HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channels 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, and get all your local community sports and events. I'd like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. As we come back out onto the court, a reminder, the winner of this match and our second semifinal later tonight, which will have Taylor County and Central Hardin squaring off, they will meet back here tomorrow at 6:30. So we will have the championship game here at Elizabethtown High School. We come back out. It'll be Reagan Simpson at the line for the Cardinals. 19 serving 19. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins. Back row for Jessica Smallwood. Touched at the net. Sent back over by White. Powers to Alex Jenkins. Back outside LaFollette. That doesn't clear. Point Cardinals. 20 serving 19. Powers to Jenkins, just dumps that one over into the net by Parsons. White knocks it up and sent back over. Jenkins outside LaFollette. She goes down the line. Edlin gets to that one. Parsons going to bump it to the outside. Cook, she'll go back corner. It's long. Point ETOWN. Josie Smallwood back in on the front line. Avery Powers heads to the service line. 20, serving 20. Parsons to White. Outside Cook. Big swing. That one hit. And Cook again on the overpass gets the kill. And it will be Remy Cook who heads to the line now for the Cardinals. 21 serving 20. That one into the net. Grace Godfrey checking back in for Elizabethtown. She'll head to the service line. 21 serving 21.
Now serving for the Lady Panthers, number 6, Grace Godfrey.
Simpson to White, just taps that one over and gets the kill. Went up like they're going to set it, just flipped it with her left hand. Alexis Waysbrought now checking back in for Elizabethtown. And it's Abby Binkley checking back in on the front line for the Cardinals. Peyton Parsons serving 22, serving 21. It's the take. Powers to Jenkins. Outside, Josie Smallwood. Kilt gets to that one, to Parsons. Outside, Edlin, she'll go back line, it's long. Point, ETOWN. Alyssa Philpott now to serve for the Panthers. 22, serving 22. That one into the net. Lexi Davis back in for ETOWN. Olivia Morris back in for Nelson County. Kat White now to the line. 23, serving 22. Davis to Jenkins. Outside, Jessica Smallwood winds up. Parsons gets to that, not able to return it. Another kill for Jessica Smallwood. And now it'll be Josie Smallwood heading to the line as Ava LaFollette checks back in on the front line. 23, serving 23. Parsons to White. Outside, Edlin. Parsons gets that one after the block. Cook will send it back outside. Edlin will roll this one back line. Josie Smallwood to Jenkins. In the middle for Jessica Smallwood. Blocked there by Morris. And it'll be set point for the Cardinals. Avery Powers back in for Elizabethtown as Madison Edlin heads to the service line. Davis to LaFollette. Jessica Smallwood sends that one over. Edlin to White. Outside for Cook. She goes back line. And it was touched at the net. Point Nelson County, and they take set number 1. 25-23. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. ETOWN Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. For those who are serving our country in the military, a discount is available. Take a virtual tour today at etownapartments.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. Located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown, call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. ETOWN Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company that has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, targets, general pest, even molds, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. And you can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Subscribe to our channel, get all your local community sports and events. Reminder, tomorrow night we are back here at Elizabethtown High School for the championship game of the 5th Region Volleyball Tournament. Winner tomorrow night moving on to the Sweet 16 in the state. Friday night we'll be back on the air. Owensboro Catholic coming to take on the North Hardin Trojans. Kickoff time scheduled there for 8 o'clock, and Coach Paul Gray will bring you all of that football action. As we come out for set number 2. On the court for the Cardinals, Abby Binkley, Olivia Morris, Madison Edlin, Remy Cook, Carly Hart, Kat White, with Peyton Parsons set to check in as the libero. For the Panthers, Ava LaFollette, Alex Jenkins, Alyssa Philpott, Josie Smallwood, Jessica Smallwood, Grace Godfrey, and the libero is Avery Powers. Nelson County will have the opening serve of set number 2. It'll be Kat White at the line. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins. Outside, Josie Smallwood not able to get that one over. Point Cardinals, 1 serving 0. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins. Outside, Josie Smallwood. She gets the kill. And it'll be Alyssa Philpott now heading to the line for the Panthers. 1 serving 1.
Now serving for the Lady Panthers, number 19, Alyssa Philpott.
Parsons to White, outside Edlin. That one blocked at the net, popped up. White back over and not able to get to it for hits by the Cardinals. Point ETOWN, 2 serving 1. Cook to White. Edlin gonna have to take it right down the net, does a good job at that. Josie Smallwood to Jenkins for Jessica Smallwood. Off the front line, not able to get to it. Point Panthers. 3 serving 1. Cook to White, outside for Eden. That one blocked at the net by Jessica Smallwood. 4 serving 1. With that, Nelson County will take a timeout. This is an HCEC-TV student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, ETOWNapartments.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, ETOWN Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. come back out to the court. It'll be Alyssa Philpott at the line for the Panthers. 4 serving 1. Parsons to White. Back sets for Elin. She'll go cross court. Godfrey right at the net. It's going to be a point for Taylor County as Jenkins got into the net. Lexi Davis back in for Elizabethtown, as it'll be Madison Elin heading to the service line. 2 serving 4. Godfrey to Jenkins, outside Jessica Smallwood across. Cook gets that one to White, back for Cook. She's going to have to punch that one. Parsons will now knock it off after the block. White back outside for Cook. That one blocked, but goes out. The point, Cardinals. 3 serving 4. Getting something off of the floor. Godfrey to Jenkins, cross for Jessica Smallwood. Diving dig that time by Parsons. Cook bounces it in the air, now Parsons sends it over. Godfrey right at the net. Jenkins goes with the left hand kill. Ava LaFollette back in on the front line for the Panthers. Josie Smallwood to the service line. 5 serving 3. Cook to White, back outside for Cook. That one blocked it, and net. Parsons digs that one out. Morris taps it over, and she'll get the kill as it goes off a couple of Panthers. Kristen Parsons now into the lineup. She'll head to the service line. Carly Hart to the front line. Avery Powers back in for the Panthers on the back line. 4 serving 5. Godfrey to Jenkins, back sets for Jessica Smallwood. That one blocked. Davis to Jenkins, again for Smallwood off the front line. White will pop that one up. Kristen Parsons outside for Cook. That blocked at the net by Smallwood, Jessica Smallwood. Now to be Alex Jenkins, who heads to the service line. Ella Brown will check in for Elizabethtown on the front line. Peyton Parsons back in for the Cardinals. 6 serving 4. Edlin to White in the middle. Hart paps that one over. Powers to Jenkins for Jessica Smallwood. That's in on the back line. 7 serving 4. Ace. 8 serving 4. Ace. 9 serving 4. Time out. Nelson County. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. ETOWN Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Take a virtual tour today at etownapartments.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. ETOWN Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company that's been serving the surrounding areas since 1976. Call 270-737-6900. Go online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. We come back to action. Alex Jenkins at the line for the Panthers. 9 serving 4. Parsons to White for Cook, coming down the middle. That's wide. 10 serving 4. Parsons, White right at the net, outside for Cook. That was wide. Point ETOWN. 11 serving 4. Parsons to White, bumps this one outside for Cook. Off the front line, Davis gets that one to Jenkins. Outside La Follette, she'll go back row. Parsons gets that one right back into the net. White pops it up. Morris sends it over, and she gets another kill. Reagan Simpson back in for the Cardinals, and she'll head to the service line. 5 serving 11. Ace by Simpson. 6 serving 11. That one goes long. Point ETOWN. Alyssa Philpott now back in for the Panthers as Jessica Smallwood heads to the line. 12 serving 6. Catches the top of the tape. Parsons sends it back over. Jenkins outside La Follette. That one blocked at the net by White. Jenkins to Powers. She'll bump set this one outside La Follette again. Back row. Parsons gets that one to White. Outside for Cook. Off the front line. Jessica Smallwood pops that one up. Jenkins sets it outside. La Follette just able to tap it. Runs down the tape. Popped in the air. Cook sends it over. And that's going to go out off the Panthers. Point Cardinals. Remy Cook now heads to the line for Nelson County. 7 serving 12. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins. Outside La Follette again. This one off the front line. Edlin pops it up. White back outside for Edlin. She goes back row. Powers is there. This one's going to come over the net. Parsons to White. Back sets for Cook. She'll roll that one back row. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins. She'll dump that one over. Simpson gets to that one. Back outside from White to Edlin, and she gets the kill. 8 serving 12. That one into the net. Point ETOWN. Avery Powers now to serve as Josie Smallwood checks back in on the front line. 13, serving 8. Cook to White, outside Edlin. That one off the front line. Jessica Smallwood gets to it, but not going to be able to get any more. Point Cardinals. Abby Binkley back in on the front line as Payson Partons heads to the service line. 9, serving 13. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins. Outside Josie Smallwood. She takes off a couple blockers. Parsons able to send it back. It's wide though. Point ETOWN. Grace Godfrey back in for the Panthers. She'll head to the service line. 14, serving 9. Simpson, cross, blocked at the net by from Edlin. Now Cook will send this one back row. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins. Outside Josie Smallwood, she drills the block. 15, serving 9. Parsons to White for Edlin. She gets the kill off the blockers. Kat White now at the line. Olivia Morris checking in back in the front line for the Cardinals. 10, serving 15. Powers to Jenkins. Outside Josie Smallwood. Down the line, she'll get the kill. Be Alyssa Philpott to the service line. 16, serving 10. Cook to White. Outside Edlin. That one doesn't clear the tape. Point ETOWN. 17, serving 10. Parsons to White. Sets for Edlin. That one blocked at the net by Jessica Smallwood. 18, serving 10. Cook to White for Binkley inside. That one knocked up. Jessica Smallwood sends it over. Not able to get it back. Another point for the Panthers. 19, serving 10. We are in set number 2. Nelson County took set number 1, 25-23. Cook to White. Outside for Edlin. That one blocked at the net. Josie Smallwood to Jenkins. Back outside for Josie Smallwood. Touched at the net. Then off the blockers. Point ETOWN. Nelson County had already taken their 2 timeouts here in set number 2. 20, serving 10. Cook to White. She'll send it back corner. Philpott gets there. Jenkins for Jessica Smallwood. That one blocked at the net. Powers pops that one up. Jenkins outside. Josie Smallwood this time. Cook gets that dig. White. Unfortunately, she was getting to the ball, hit the net, so a net violation on the Cardinals. Point Elizabethtown. 21, serving 10. That one into the net. Nelson County. Lexi Davis back in for the Panthers. Madison Eatland to the service line. 11 serving 21. Davis to Jenkins. Cross for Jessica Smallwood. That one dug by Parsons. To White, back outside. Cook, and Cook gets the kill. 12 serving 21. Powers to Jenkins in the middle. Josie Smallwood, she goes off the blockers and gets the kill. David LaFollette back in on the front line. Josie Smallwood now to serve for the Panthers. 22 serving 12. Eatland to White, across for Cook. That one blocked at the net, popped back up by Eatland. White tries to dump it over. Jessica Smallwood sends it back. White to Parsons. She'll back set this one for Cook right at the net. That doesn't clear. Point ETOWN. 23 serving 12. Eatland to White, outside for Cook. Cook. That one in. Point Nelson County. Kristen Parsons back in the service line, as it'll be Carly Hart heading to the front line. Sorry. 13 serving 23. Ace, 14 serving 23. Ace, 15 serving 23. Powers to Jenkins for Jessica Smallwood. ETOWN will serve for set number 2. Peyton Parsons back in for the Cardinals. Ella Brown back in on the front line, as it'll be Alex Jenkins heading to the service line. 24 serving 15. Eatland, and that'll do it. ETOWN takes set number 2, 25-15, and we're all tied at 1 set apiece. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. ETOWN Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. For those who are serving our country in the military, a discount is available. Take a virtual tour today at etownapartments.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. ETOWN Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company that has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. And you can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, and get all your local community sports and events. This is just our first of 2 semifinals tonight. And our second match, scheduled to start at 8 o'clock, it will be pushed back. It'll be Taylor County and Central Hardin squaring off. Tomorrow night we're back here at ETOWN at 6:30 as it'll be the winners of tonight's semifinals for the championship of the 5th region. Friday night we're back on a football field as the Owensboro Catholic Aces come to take on the North Hardin Trojans. Coach Paul Gray will bring you all the action. Kickoff scheduled for 8 o'clock. Come out for set number 3 on the court for the Cardinals. Abby Binkley, Kat White, Remy Cook, Carly Hart, Reagan Simpson, Madison Edlin, with Peyton Parsons stepping on as the libero. For the Panthers, Josie Smallwood, Jessica Smallwood, Grace Godfrey, Alex Jenkins, Alyssa Philpott, and Ava LaFollette, with Avery Powers set to check in as the libero. ETOWN will have the first set, or serve of set number 3. Alyssa Philpott to the line. Cook to White. That one blocked at the net by Josie Smallwood. 1 serving 0. Net, point Cardinals. Olivia Morris back in on the front line for the Cardinals. Lexi Davis back in on the back line. That'll be Kat White at the line for the Cardinals. 1 serving 1. Godfrey to Powers. Outside, Jessica Smallwood towards the middle. Edlin to White. Back row Cook. She gets the kill off the blockers. 2 serving 1. That one doesn't clear the tape. Point ETOWN. Ava LaFollette back in on the front line for the Panthers as Josie Smallwood heads to the service line. 2 serving 2. Cook to White. Outside Edlin. That one blocked that time by Jessica Smallwood. 3 serving 2. Cook to White for Edlin. She goes a big swing that time. Point Cardinals. It'll be Madison Edelin at the line for the Cardinals. 3, serving 3. And we are all tied at 1 set apiece. Godfrey to LaFollette. Jessica Smallwood will send that one over. Edelin to White. Outside for Cook. That one blocked at the net by Jessica Smallwood. And now Alex Jenkins will head to the service line as Addison James checks in on the front line. Four, serving 3. Parsons to White for Cook. She'll send it back row. Davis is there to Jenkins for Jessica Smallwood. And that one goes off the front line. Another kill for Jessica Smallwood. 5, serving 3. Parsons to White, outside for Cook. Goes back row. Oh, they're going to say it hit the antenna. So it's out. Point ETOWN. 6, serving 3. Parsons to White, outside again for Cook. Left hand gets that one over. Jenkins to James. This side for LaFollette. She'll send it to the middle. That goes off the antenna. And it'll be out. Point Cardinals. Kristen Parsons back in on the service line as Carly Hart heads to the front line. 4, serving 6. Powers to Jenkins. Jessica Smallwood finds space on the back line. Really good bump set that time from Jenkins. Alyssa Philpott back in for Elizabethtown. Peyton Parsons back in for the Cardinals. Jessica Smallwood to serve. 7, serving 4. And into the net. Point Cardinals. Reagan Simpson back in for Nelson County. 5, serving 7. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins. For James, that one dug on the back row by Edelin. White just taps that one over and gets the point for the Cardinals. 6, serving 7. Jessica Smallwood to Powers. Outside LaFollette, she'll send it across, goes off Cook. No one able to get to it. Point Panthers. Now to be Avery Powers to the line to serve. Josie Smallwood back in on the front line for ETOWN. 8, serving 6. That one floater. Parsons will send it back. Jenkins to James, in for Philpott. That goes out. Point Cardinals. And now Remy Cook to the line for Nelson County. 7, serving 8. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins for Josie Smallwood. That one blocked. Powers pumped it in the air. Now Jenkins back for Josie Smallwood to the middle. Parsons gets that one to White. Outside for Edelin. She goes back row. It's out. Point ETOWN. Grace Godfrey back in now for the Panthers. She'll head to the service line. 9, serving 7. Simpson to White, outside for Edelin, touched at the net. Josie Smallwood to Jessica, back for Josie. She goes over, that goes off of Parsons. Looked like that one might have gone out. Point ETOWN. 10 serving 7. Catches the tape. Simpson to White outside. Edlin, that one blocked at the net. Hart pops it up now to Parsons, back row for Cook. She'll roll that one over. Godfrey to Jenkins. Outside Josie Smallwood. That doesn't clear the tape. Point Nelson County. Peyton Parsons now to serve. Abby Binkley back in on the front line for the Cardinals. Powers to Jenkins in the middle for Philpott. Popped in the air a couple of times from White to Parsons and sent over by Simpson. Jenkins, back row set for Jessica Smallwood. That one popped in the middle. That one gotten over. Parsons to White. Back sets for Cook. She goes backline center. Ball bouncing around in the rafters. Then you can play it from there. Philpott will send it over. Parsons to White. Now Edlin at the net, and Edlin got into the net. Nelson County saying that they didn't. So a net violation gives the point to ETOWN. Now there'll be Lexi Davis checking in for the Panthers as she heads to the service line. 11 serving 8. Cook to White outside. Edlin tools the block. Now to be Cat White at the line for the Cardinals. 9 serving 11. Ace. 10 serving 11. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins inside. Josie Smallwood. She tools the block. Point Panthers. And it'll be Josie Smallwood that heads to the service line. Ava LaFollette back in on the front line for the Panthers. 12 serving 10. White outside Edlin. She'll push that one over. Godfrey to Jenkins. Bump sets across for LaFollette. Backline. Parsons gets that one. White pops it in the air. Now Cook from the back line gets the kill. Avery Powers back in for the Panthers as it'll be Madison Edlin to the line for Nelson County. 11 serving 12. Godfrey, now to be Jessica Small, just touches that one over. White outside, Edlin, she takes a swing and gets the kill. Sorry, that was Cook on the kill. 12 serving 12. Gregory gets that one. Now to be Parsons to White. Outside Cook. That one blocked at the net. Out. Oh, not a block, a kill as it goes off the block. 13 serving 12. Like the wish Emerson and Harper Gregory happy birthday today. I know they are watching from home. Godfrey to Jenkins, across for Jessica Smallwood. She gets the kill. Addison James will check back in on the front line as Alex Jenkins heads to the service line. 13 serving 13. Parsons to White, outside Cook, and she gets the kill. It's back and forth. Somewhat like our first set tonight. Kristen Parsons back in. She heads to the service line. Carly Hart back in on the front line. 14 serving 13. Powers to Jenkins. She'll back set for Jessica Smallwood. That's long. 15 serving 13. Davis to Jenkins for Jessica Smallwood. That one's in. Peyton Parsons back in for the Cardinals. And Alyssa Philpott back in for the Panthers. Jessica Smallwood now to serve. 14 serving 15. Edlin to White. Outside, Cook. That one dug out by Jenkins to the back row. Powers gets it up for La Follette. She'll roll that one back line. Parsons gets there. White outside. Cook one more time. She gets the kill. Reagan Simpson back in for the Cardinals. 16 serving 14. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins for Philpott, blocked at the net. Philpott pops it up. Jenkins, now it's going to go back row for Jessica Simpson. Get that one to Parsons. Now Cook sends it over. La Follette to Jenkins, outside for La Follette one more time. Parsons another dig to White. She'll bump set outside for Cook. She goes across. Powers gets that one. It comes back off the speakers and it is a point for the Cardinals. 17 serving 14. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins for La Follette. That one off the front line. Simpson gets to it. Parsons pops it up. Now Cook will bump it over and sends it right in between two Panthers. 18 serving 14. Ella Brown back in for Elizabethtown. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins for Brown. She rolls that one. Parsons will send it back over. Powers to Jenkins in the middle for Philpott. That's long. And with that, Elizabethtown will take their first time out of set number 3. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. ETOWN Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. ETOWN Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company. It's been serving the surrounding area since 1976. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. We are in set number 3 of a best 3 out of 5 sets. Nelson County took set number 1, 25-23. ETOWN came back in set number 2 to take it 25-15. And as we come back to action, Nelson County at the line. Reagan Simpson, 19, serving 14. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins for Brown. That one blocked at the net. Brown pops it up. Jenkins will send it over. Now Parsons up to White. Outside Cook. She's blocked in net. It goes out. Point Cardinals. Serving 14. That goes long. Point Panthers. Josie Smallwood back in on the front line. This Avery Powers to the service line. 15, serving 20. Catches the tape. Edlin to White. Outside Cook. And she gets almost like a push kill that time. Didn't swing as hard as she just pushed it into the blocker's hand. It goes out of bounds. Point Cardinals. And she'll head to the service line. 21, serving 15. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins. Avery Powers will send that one over. Simpson to White for Hart. She goes back line. Jessica Smallwood there to Jenkins. Outside, Josie Smallwood back line. Cook gets that one. And a net violation on the Cardinals. Point ETOWN. And Grace Godfrey back in for the Panthers. She'll head to the service line. 16, serving 21. Simpson to White. Edens, yeah, that came out over, that went around the antennas. Point ETOWN. 17, serving 21. And with that, Nelson County will take their first time out in set number 3. Reminder, later tonight, we will have our second semifinal matchup. It'll have the Taylor County Cardinals and the Central Hardin Bruins squaring off. It will be approximately 20 to 25 minutes after the conclusion of this game. It is originally scheduled for an 8 o'clock game. This set will have to finish out and we'll have to go at least to the 4th set. And the way these two teams have played, we might even have to go to a 5th set. As we come back out onto the quarter play. It'll be Grace Godfrey at the line for the Panthers. 17, serving 21. That one into the net. Point Cardinals. Abby Binkley in on the front line. It'll be Peyton Parsons at the line. 22, serving 17. Catches a tape. Powers gets that one to Jenkins. Outside, Josie Smallwood roll that one over. Evelyn didn't get a good touch on that. Point Panthers. That'll be Alyssa Philpott. Oh, it's going to be, yep, it'll be Alyssa Philpott to the line. I think they're going to say they're sending up a sub. And so now they will have to put Lexi Davis in. She'll head to the service line. 18, serving 22. Cook to White, outside, Edlin, she gets the kill. Olivia Morris back in on the front line for the Cardinals, as it is Kat White heading to the service line. 23, serving 18. Godfrey to Jenkins for Josie Smallwood. Parsons gets that one. White will pop it up for Edlin. That one blocked at the net by Jessica Smallwood. Josie Smallwood now to the service line. Ava LaFollette. We're going to have a look at rotation. So Ava LaFollette back in now on the front line. And it'll be Josie Smallwood at the line, 19, serving 23. Catches the tape, sit back over in the on the overpass, the kill from Jessica Smallwood. 20, serving 23. And Nelson County will take their second timeout. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV program, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, and get all your local community sports and events. We'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. As a come back out onto the court, Josie Smallwood at the line for the Panthers, 20, serving 23. Cook to White. Outside, Edlin. That's in on the line. And Nelson will serve for the set as it's Madison Edlin heading back. (24) serving 20. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins, back for Jessica Smallwood. That one blocked to the net. Powers pops it back up. Jenkins again a set for Jessica Smallwood. That one off the line. White now to be Parsons that sends it over. Godfrey to Jenkins in the middle for Jessica Smallwood. That one dug out by Edlin. White outside for Cook. Blocked at the net. Binkley pops that one up. White back outside. Cook one more time and she gets the kill. And Nelson County takes a 2-set-to-1 lead as we head off to the fourth set. This is a Hardin County educational and community television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools live Channel 1 programming sponsored by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates. More personal attention for more effective results with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. ETOWN Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. For those who are serving our country in the military, a discount is available. Take a virtual tour today at etownapartments.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. Located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown, call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrappy metal and recycling. ETOWN Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company that has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. At West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Nelson County wins the 4th set. They move on to the championship game tomorrow night. Again, back here at 6:30. Later tonight, we will have our second semifinal between Central Hardin and Taylor County. Teams come out for set number 4. On the court for the Panthers, Alyssa Philpott, Ava LaFollette, Grace Godfrey, Jessica Smallwood, Josie Smallwood, and Alex Jenkins with, Alexis Waysbrot is going to be on, and it will be Avery Powers as the libero for Nelson County. We have Remy Cook, Olivia Morris, Abby Binkley, Madison Edlin, Kat White, and Carly Hart, with Peyton Parsons set to check in as their libero. So it will be Nelson County to serve to start set number 4. It'll be Kat White at the line. Jessica Small, that's an ace. 1 serving 0. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins in the middle for that's going to be a double. Point, Cardinals, 2 serving 0. That goes long, service error. That'll be Alyssa Philpott heading to the line for the Panthers. 1 serving 2. Parsons to White, outside Edlin, she goes across. Powers gets to that one. Jenkins in the middle for Jessica Smallwood. That one goes off the net from Cook. They're going to say a lift. Net violation on the Cardinals. They went under the net. Point for ETOWN. 2 serving 2. That's an ace. 3 serving 2. Cook to Parsons. Cross for Edlin. She'll go back row. It's long. 4 serving 2. Ace. 5 straight points now for the Panthers. 5 serving 2. Parsons to White. Back sets for Edlin. Backline Philpott to Powers across. Now Ways brought him to bump that one over. Parsons to White. Outside Edlin again. And she gets the kill. And it'll be Madison Edlin who heads to the service line for the Cardinals as Lexi Davis checks in on the back row for the Panthers. 3 serving 5. Ways brought to Jenkins. Powers now will roll this one back line. Edlin gets there to White. She'll go outside for Cook. Back row, Davis gets to it. Popped in the air by Jenkins. Josie Smallwood sends it over and not able to get it back. Point ETOWN. It'll now be Josie Smallwood at the line for the Panthers. 6 serving 3. Parsons to White outside. Cook. She goes down the line. It's in. Point Cardinals. And it'll be Kristen Parsons now into the lineup. Carly Hart checks back in on the front line for the Cardinals. 4 serving 6. Powers to Jenkins for Jessica Smallwood. Just taps that one. No one home. Gets the point. And Peyton Parsons will check back in on the Cardinals side. Addison Jane checks in on the Panther side. Alex Jenkins now to the line. 7 serving 4. Parsons to White. Outside Cook, and she tools the block. Reagan Simpson back in for Nelson County. 5 serving 7. That one's long. Point ETOWN. Alyssa Philpott back in for Elizabethtown as Jessica Smallwood heads to the service line. 8 serving 5. Parsons to White. Outside, Cook again. This one she tools the block. And it'll be Rennie Cook who heads to the service line for the Cardinals. 6 serving 8. That one doesn't clear the net. Point Panthers. Josie Smallwood back on the front line as Avery Powers heads to serve. 9 serving 6. Cook to White. Back for Cook. She'll send it back row. Jessica Smallwood there to Jenkins. Outside, Josie Smallwood. She gets the kill. Ten serving 6. Simpson to White. She'll go outside. Edlin back row. Jessica Smallwood gets that one to Jenkins. Back for Jessica Smallwood. Big swing. Parsons gets that one to White. Back row for Cook. Cook. Jessica Smallwood gets that one to Powers. Now to be Josie Smallwood will run it to the back line. Cook to White. Outside. Edlin off the front line. Jessica Smallwood gets that one to Jenkins. Outside. Josie Smallwood. Parsons with another diving dig. Tipped over at the net. Jenkins back for Josie Smallwood. She'll roll that one in the middle. Simpson pops it up. Parsons outside for Edlin, and Edlin gets the kill. Abby Beakley back in on the front line for the Cardinals as Peyton Parsons heads to the service line. 7 serving 10. Jessica Smallwood to Janes, and Josie Smallwood gets it over. White outside for Edlin. She'll roll it to the middle. Josie Smallwood gets that to Jenkins. Back row for Jessica Smallwood. Parsons digs that one out to White. Back row for Cook now. She'll roll it over. Jenkins to Janes. Outside Josie Smallwood. She tours the block. And Brooke Snyder checking in for Elizabethtown. She'll head to the service line. 11 serving 7. Hadn't blown the whistle yet. Into the net. Point Cardinals. Alexis Ways brought back in for ETOWN. Olivia Morris back in for Nelson County. And now to be Kat White at the line. 8 serving 11. Touch to the top of the net. Powers to Jenkins. Outside, Josie Smallwood. Parsons gets that one to White. Back row for Cook. That one touched at the net. Jessica Smallwood gets it to Jenkins. Quick set inside for Philpott off the front line. Parsons gets that one. Now White. Send it outside for Edlin. Block there. Parsons. Looks like that one might have been out. White for Cook. She'll just tap this one and finds the open space. 9 serving 11. Substance on the floor. Get that cleaned up. 9 serving 7. Ace. 10 serving 11. She stepped on the line, a foot fault. Point ETOWN. That'll send Alyssa Philpott to the line for the Panthers. 12 serving 10. Cook to White. Bump sets outside for Edlin. Off the front line, she gets the kill. Madison Edlin to the line for the Cardinals. 11 serving 12. Waves brought to Jenkins in the middle for Josie Smallwood. She'll get the kill. Ava LaFollette back in on the front line. Josie Smallwood to serve. 13 serving 11. Edlin to White, outside for Cook. That one blocked. Edlin will pop that one in there. White gonna send it right back outside for Cook again. Blocked there. Cook pops it up. Parsons. This is gonna be right at the net. Joust there, won by Jessica Smallwood. 14 serving 11. Cardinals take their first time out here in set number 4. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, ETOWNapartments.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, ETOWN Exterminating, and West Point Bank. To recap, Nelson County took set number 1, 25-23. ETOWN comes back in set number 2 to take it 25-15. And then it was the Cardinals victorious in the third set, 25-20. ETOWN must force a 5th set. They're going to continue their season. As we come back out to action, it'll be Josie Smallwood at the line, 14 serving 11. Parsons to White. She'll bump that right near the net, and Cook punches it off of the blockers and gets the kill. Kristen Parsons back in at the service line as Carly Hart heads to the front line. Avery Powers will check in for the Panthers. Parsons to serve, 12 serving 14. Catches the top of the tape. LaFollette to Jenkins. Now to be Jessica Smallwood who gets the kill. Addison James will check in on the front line. Peyton Parsons checks back in on the back line for the Cardinals. Alex Jenkins to serve, 15 serving 12. That will go long. Point Cardinals. Reagan Simpson back in for the Cardinals. 13 serving 15. Powers to Jenkins. She'll back set this one for Jessica Smallwood, and she gets the kill. And now Jessica Smallwood will head to the service line. Alyssa Philpott checks back in on the front line. 16 serving 13. Parsons, that's an overpass. Philpott gets the kill there. 17 serving 13. Simpson to White, outside, Cook. She goes back line. Jessica Smallwood got there. Jenkins will pop it outside. LaFollette sends that one over. Parsons to White, outside to Cook again, and she gets the kill. That'll be Remy Cook to the line for the Cardinals. 14 serving 17. That one into the net. Point and serve back to Elizabethtown. And it'll be Avery Powers who will head to the service line as Josie Smallwood checks back in on the front line. 18 serving 14. White pops it up. Parsons not going to be able to get it. Point ETOWN. 19 serving 14. Serving 14. Parsons to White, outside. Edlin, that one blocked at the net by Philpott. 20 serving 14, and Nelson County will take their second timeout. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Subscribe to our channel. Get all your local community sports and events. Come back to action. It'll be Avery Powers at the line for the Panthers. 20 serving 14. Cook to White outside. Edlin, that one dug out by Powers. White to Parsons. She'll bump for it. Back row Cook. Powers gets that one. Jenkins outside. Josie Smallwood roll it back line. Parsons with one hand gets it over to Edlin. Now to be Cook will send it over. Powers to Jenkins. Inside for Philpott. Blocked at the net. Powers gets it back over. Parsons to White. Outside. Edlin. She gets the kill. Abby Binkley back in on the front line for the Cardinals as Peyton Parsons heads to the service line. 15 serving 20. Powers to Jenkins. Outside, Josie Smallwood. That one dug out by Parsons. Simpson will put it to the middle. Cook will send it over. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins. Josie Smallwood gets the kill. Grace Godfrey back in for the Panthers. She'll head to the service line. I think they're going to have some people get moved from behind the court of play. So again, Grace Godfrey will check in for ETOWN. She'll head to the service line. The 21 serving 15. Simpson to White, back outside. Edlin, that one blocked to the net. Parsons digs it out. White unable to send that one back over. 22 serving 15. Parsons to White. Outside, Edlin. She'll go back row. It's long. Point ETOWN. 23 serving 15. Cook to White. Back for Cook. She'll go back row. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins. Outside, Josie Smallwood takes a big swing, gets the kill. And Grace Godfrey will be serving for the set. 24 serving 15. Cook to White for Edlin. Big swing, she gets the kill. And Olivia Morris back in on the front line for the Cardinals as Kat White heads to the service line. 16 serving 24. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins. That's a double. Point Cardinals. 17 serving 24. That one into the net, and that'll end it. We're heading to set number 5. This is a Hardin County Educational Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, ETOWNDepartments.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, ETOWN Exterminating, and West Point Bank. We'll be right back with the deciding 5th set.
The ultimate Wi-Fi experience is finally here. BBTEL Blast Wi-Fi from Brandenburg Telecom. With new Wi-Fi 6 compatibility and an app that puts you in control of your home network, get ultimate power and performance to every corner of your home. Set up and connect devices, pause Wi-Fi, and customize parental controls all from our BBTEL Blast Wi-Fi app. It's the ultimate Wi-Fi experience, and it's a blast. Ditch your old wireless router and switch to BBTEL Blast Wi-Fi today.
Hi, I'm Jarrett Coster, HCEC-TV, and today I'm here with Brandenburg's Don McMahon. Don, how are you doing?
Good, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Let's talk about Brandenburg Telecom. You know, you've had a long relationship with us here at HCEC-TV. You've been in business for over 70 years.
Yes, our headquarters are in Brandenburg, and we have offices in Radcliffe, ETOWN, and Hardinsburg. And we've, since the start of our company, we went from dial-up internet all the way to fiber internet. So it's a lot of changes in that time span.
Absolutely. You know, with all the things going on today, the faster internet you can get, the better it is. And I understand you have a new Wi-Fi system. We
do. We have it's called BBTEL Blast Wi-Fi, and what that is, it's a new wireless router. So instead of you going into the store and buying a router and you have to set it up yourself and make sure all the settings are right and maintaining that router, we do that for you. We provide that router, and this router is it's the top of the line. It's Wi-Fi 6 compatible. All your new devices, like your phones and iPads, they have Wi-Fi 6 capabilities. And what Wi-Fi 6 does,
Welcome back to Charlie Rollins Memorial Gymnasium for tonight's semifinal action of the 5th Region Volleyball Tournament. We are heading to a deciding 5th set. First one to 15, leading by 2 on the court for the Cardinals. Olivia Morris, Abby Binkley, Madison Edlin, Remy Cook, Kat White, and Peyton Parsons. For the Panthers, Alex Jenkins, Josie Smallwood, Lexi Davis, Grace Godfrey, Avery Powers, and Jessica Smallwood. Kat White will start it off serving for Nelson County. Powers to Jenkins for Jessica Smallwood. Dug out by Parsons to White. Back row Cook. She goes long. Point ETOWN. At the conclusion of this match, we will have 2 players named to the all-tournament team. Now serving for ETOWN, it'll be Josie Smallwood, Ava LaFollette back in on the front line. 1 serving 0. Parsons to White, outside Edlin, takes it off the tape and it's in. And it'll be Madison Edlin heading to the service line for the Cardinals. 1 serving 1. Avery Powers back in on the back line for the Panthers. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins. Back for Jessica Smallwood. She gets the kill. Addison James will check in on the front line. Alex Jenkins heads to the service line for ETOWN. 2 serving 1. Parsons to White, outside Cook. Jenkins gets to it. James will put it back in. Now Jessica Smallwood rolls it over. Parsons to White, outside Cook again. That one dug by Parsons, or sorry, by Powers. To LaFollette. Now Davis will send it over. Edlin gets that one right at the net for White. For Cook one more time. This time she gets the kill. Kristen Parsons checking into the lineup. Heading to the service line. Carly Hart heading to the front line. 2 serving 2. Davis to Jenkins. Back sets for Jessica Smallwood. She gets another kill. Peyton Parsons back into the lineup for the Cardinals as Alyssa Philpott checks back in on the front line. And now it'll be Jessica Smallwood to the service line. 3 serving 2. Parsons to White, back across Cook. Jenkins gets that one to Powers, outside. LaFollette will send that one over. Edlin to White, outside Cook again, and she gets the kill. Reagan Simpson back in for the Cardinals. Ella Brown back in for the Panthers. 3 serving 3. Powers to Jenkins, outside LaFollette, that one off the front line. Powers to Jenkins again, now she'll go back line for Jessica Smallwood. Down the middle gets the kill. Avery Powers now heads to the service line as Josie Smallwood checks in on the front line. 4 serving 3. Simpson to Parsons. Outside Cook. She goes down the line. It's long. 5 serving 15. Again, this is first one to 15, leading by 2. Parsons to White. Outside, Cook one more time. This one blocked at the net. White will pop it back up to Parsons. Now Edlin from the back row. That one is in. Point Cardinals. So it'll be Remy Cook to the line for the Cardinals, 4, serving 5. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins. Outside, Josie Smallwood. That one blocked at the net. Josie pops it back up. Now Jenkins for Jessica Smallwood. That doesn't clear the tape. 5, serving 5. That one goes long. Point ETOWN. Grace Godfrey now back in for ETOWN. She'll head to the service line. 6, serving 5. Ace. 7, serving 5. Cook to White, outside for Edlin. She gets the kill. Abby Binkley back in on the front line as it'll be Peyton Parsons to the service line. 6, serving 7. Godfrey to Jenkins, outside Josie Smallwood. Popped up in the air by Cook. Now Parsons will send it across for Edlin. She's going to bump it to the back row. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins, outside Josie Smallwood. That one blocked. Jessica Smallwood pops it up. Jenkins going to send it over. It goes wide. Point Cardinals. 7, serving 7. Jessica Smallwood, now to be Josie Smallwood. She tools the block. Point ETOWN. Tessa Philpott heads to the line for the Panthers. 8, serving 7. Cook to White, outside for Edlin. That one blocked at the net by Jessica Smallwood. Actually, I think it's going to be Alex Jenkins that got that block. Timeout, Nelson County. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, ETOWNapartments.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, ETOWN Exterminating, and West Point Bank. I'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. come back to action. Alyssa Philpott at the line for the Panthers. 9 serving 7. We are in the 5th set. Ace. 10 serving 7. Nelson County took sets 1 and 3. ETOWN took sets 2 and 4. And this is first one to 15, leading by 2. Eadlin, White will send it over. It's wide. 11 serving 7. And Nelson County will take their second and final timeout. A reminder, we still have another semifinal tonight. It will take place approximately 20 to 25 minutes after the conclusion of this match. It'll be between the Central Hardin Bruins and the Taylor County Cardinals. The winners of tonight's semifinals will meet right back here tomorrow night at 6:30 for the championship game. And then for us here on HCEC-TV, we'll be back on the air Friday night as Owen the Girl Catholic comes to take on North Hardin in football action. Coach Paul Gray will bring you all of that. Kickoff scheduled for 8 o'clock. Alyssa Philpott at the line, 11 serving 7. Cook to White, back across for Eadlin. Powers not going to be able to return it. Point Cardinals. And Olivia Morris back in on the front line for the Cardinals. As Kat White heads to the service line, 8 serving 11. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins for Josie Smallwood in the middle. It's blocked by Morris. Oh, sorry, by Eadlin. 9 serving 11. Jessica Smallwood to Jenkins, back outside for Jessica Smallwood. She goes off the blockers. That goes out, and it will be a point ETOWN. Ava LaFollette back in on the front line for the Panthers as Josie Smallwood heads to the service line. 12 serving 9. Parsons to White, bumps it. Eadlin just going to push this one back row. Josie Smallwood to Jenkins for Jessica Smallwood. She'll just tip that one over. White puts it back. Cook will bump it outside. Now to be Eadlin. They'll bump it over. Divey dig from Godfrey that time. Now Parsons to White. Outside for Eadlin. That one blocked there by Jessica Smallwood. 13 serving 9. White to Parsons, that'll be an ace. And Josie Smallwood will serve for the match. 14 serving 9. Parsons, and that will do it. ETOWN wins in 5, 15 to 9. And they will move on to tomorrow night's championship game For Nelson County, they will finish 27-7 on the year. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, ETOWNapartments.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, ETOWN Exterminating, and West Point Bank. They're going to have 2 players from Nelson County named to the all-tournament team.
Elizabethtown High School Athletic Director Alex Todd presents 5th Region All-Tournament Team selections to number 1, Madison Edlin. And number 4, Peyton Parsons.
So Madison England and Peyton Parsons named to the all-tournament team. We're going to take about a 20-minute break. When we come back, we will have our second semifinal action between the Central Hardin Bruins and the Taylor County Cardinals. We'll be right back.